Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, you see, it was all over a drive-by bannering. I found an ocean monument, and then I wanted to mark it. You know, something simple. But no, life can never be so simple. Of course, there's always going to be a complication. The Guardians, this time, were our complication. This happened. So, yep, that happened. Your guy is now level 9, going strong. To make things even more ironic, earlier on in that stream, I was talking about how we wouldn't be committing respawn at all, and sure enough, that happened, but the stream was still super fun, and it was the longest one as well. Now in the stream, we did a lot of organization, which I'll show you in a minute, and we did quite a bit of exploration as well. I used banners, as always, to mark things that I found. I did find one outpost that I didn't mark, it's right there, and then where we died, the ocean monument is way over there, so yeah, we're gonna have to definitely seek eternal revenge on those Guardians eventually for basically just showing off. I was only trying to mark their house, but oh... Okay, a group of visitors. Anyways, the organization that we did is inside of here. This building is slowly but surely starting to get stocked up. We've got all of our basic building blocks, I guess, the wood blocks, and then other building blocks as well in here. And then I put our valuables over here. The one that you guys are probably curious about, right here. 10 diamonds, 8 more to fortune, which I think we'll go ahead and do next episode. I'm thinking, maybe. But the stream overall was super fun. If you haven't checked one out, you definitely should. My Twitch is linked down in the description below. Slide down there, drop a follow. It's free, and I promise you won't regret it. It's great. It's really fun. Thursdays, 3 p.m. Eastern, always. Now today is finally the day, elites. It's time, it's finally time to head into the other dimension. The first of, I guess, 2 other dimensions that we'll be visiting in this series. Today, it's Nether time. We're gonna go over to the Nether, which will be really fun. Now, I think we'll start things off with the basics in case any of you are brand new to Minecraft. The Nether is one of 3 Minecraft dimensions. The other 2 dimensions are the overworld, where we currently are, and the end. The end is something that is much later on. But the Nether is evil, it's fiery, it's dark, it's dangerous for sure. Now, to get to the Nether, you're going to need to make a Nether portal. To make a Nether portal, you need to get your hands on 10 obsidian blocks. Obsidian is this stuff right here. We need a diamond pickaxe to mine this stuff. Now, I could take it from right there. Well, I guess, yeah, we'll go from there and here. I bet there's more under this wall. Yeah, definitely. So, I have a creative idea. We're going to make a Nether portal, but it's not just going to be your average Nether portal. That would be boring. Our Nether portal is going to be gigantic. But, you don't need to make your Nether portal gigantic. To make a basic Nether portal in Minecraft, you'll need to get your hands on 10 obsidian, but that doesn't include the corners. If you skip the corners, well, that's the big bad. It actually does nothing, but don't skip the corners. So, in total, you'll need 14 obsidian. Now, for our build, we're gonna make our portal fancy today. We're gonna need something like a stack of this stuff. Like, a lot. So, considering the fact that this stuff is not very spicy to watch being mined, I mean, look at this. I don't know. Quality of gameplay right here. That's why you guys came. Yeah, it's not exactly exciting, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine this stuff for a while, and then we'll come back. I probably should have grabbed our Silk Touch pickaxe, because it has efficiency 4. This pickaxe does not have any efficiency at all, and yeah, it's a slow process. Now, the big thing that I always recommend when you're mining obsidian, place a water bucket down, seriously, because usually when you find lava, especially low in your world, there will be multiple layers of this stuff, so put a water bucket down. Otherwise, you're gonna waste a lot of time and have stuff get burnt up in the lava that's underneath the obsidian. And yeah, again, big waste of time, not very good. So yeah, just don't forget about putting water down. Now, I have quite a bit of mining to do, so wish me luck. I hope I don't get too bored. I'm sure I'll be good, though. And I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, and one more thing before I go and mine. We're still missing 2 slime balls. I looked for them on stream. Unfortunately, still no luck. So just being patient when it comes to the slime balls. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Got a lot of questions in the stream about the door. It is not broken. Definitely not. We just need more slime balls. All right, what feels like 4 hours later, we are back finally with over a stack of obsidian. That should be more than enough for the gigantic portal that I'd like to make today. Now, before we actually get to the build, we do need to gather up a lot of another thing. The next thing that we need is white concrete powder and actually a little bit of purple concrete powder as well. So, on stream, I did manage to find rose bushes, which is amazing. They're actually over at the other house still, so I'll have to get those and combine them with lapis or with blue dye to make the purple dye that I so desperately need. Then the white concrete, that stuff is actually pretty easy. We just take the white dye and I'll grab bones from the other building and simply make white concrete. But I do have to turn it into the hardened concrete first, so I've got a little bit of a job to do. I think I'm going to use this lake right here to convert normal concrete powder into hardened concrete. Then we'll be back and make the portal and go into the nether. But rose bushes, here they are. Okay, and lots of bone meal, lots of dye. We are good to go. This was an amazing find. Red dye, boom, good to go. Beautiful block, very nice, and that scared me. That scared me way too much. So, a while back on the Minecraft subreddit, I saw an absolutely beautiful portal that looked super futuristic. That portal has directly inspired this build today, so thank you, mysterious stranger that made some kind of cool futuristic portal. I don't remember who it was. It was probably like, oh man, like a month or two ago, but it has been in my head ever since I saw it. So, I'd also like to make this world a whole lot more organized. I'm thinking that storage building will be the centerpiece of our city, or whatever we build over here. With that being said, I'd like to put major things kind of like straight out from our storage building, like really planned out. So, another portal, that is actually pretty major. So, I think what we'll do is we'll have the center of our gigantic nether portal sit right here. Eventually, we'll definitely have to terraform the land and raise it up. In the future, maybe I'm thinking like an iron farm straight out from the storage building in a different direction, and then maybe, I'm not too sure. I mean, we have the train station kind of in the other direction. That's kind of major, so I guess we'll see. Anyways, our nether portal. So we have the center right here. From the center, we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out this way. Then a 5 and a 5 over here, and then we go up. Now, from here, we need to go 11 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Counting beautifully. So right there, then 12 and over. This nether portal is going to be the biggest nether portal that I have ever made. And it's not only going to be big, it's going to be beautiful as well, you guys. I promise. So here we go. We end up with something that looks like this. Give me a minute. We'll go ahead and eat. And can we do it? No, we can't. I kind of figured, but there we go. A gigantic nether portal. Now, if you're just trying to go to the nether, not really go in style, you'll need your nether portal to be 2 blocks wide, 3 blocks tall, and you can skip the corners, but you probably shouldn't. But again, we're going in style. So, this portal, now we need to make it really fancy. What I'm thinking is we can pretty much go around this portal, starting with the center, and kind of turn it into a circle, actually. I think that would be really cool. Now, the circle will have these dimensions right here, whatever these are becoming. So we go, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 right there. This is kind of a guess here. I have a rough idea, but yeah, mainly a guess. There, and then we would go over, and this would go up. So no, we definitely need to go up a little bit more. So let's say maybe 6 up there, and then we can go up, and I think over just like that, maybe, and then up again, and we oh, you know what, no, I had it right the first time. Oh man, does that even line up? Yes, it would line up. It would line up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just like that. That's good. This goes back down, and then we need to go right down there. Boom, place that there, and then we can jump down. Take this piece out and step back, and yes, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. So need to copy that on the other side. Then we'll have a circle. Then we can mess with these outside portal blocks and blend those in. Alright, so now we end up with something that looks like that. That is really, really cool. But it's kind of lame. Like, you can clearly see that this is a rectangle with an oval in front of it. We need to change that definitely. Now, the first step to changing this is going to actually be going up to the top and doing the bad move, the terrible move of removing these two corner blocks for the sake of a good shape. So it's for a good cause. Usually, I definitely say don't skip the corners, but I'm an exception to my rule. So there we go, that's gone. Then up here we can go, I think, up and straight across to make it look like this nether portal is actually popping out of the frame. Then over here, this corner again needs to go away. I'm breaking all rules of nether portals that I have previously established, but trust me, it's okay. It's for a good cause. So there we go, we have a rounded top part now. Now over here, we need more obsidian. The obsidian will come out of the side and go down a few blocks. How many blocks? I am not too sure. Maybe, I'm thinking with the shape that we're working, maybe 3 blocks. Go 3 blocks down, and then the white will actually pop out a little bit more. Now, I'd like to curve this portal down over into the ground smoothly. So maybe we go 3 down, then we could go, oh gosh, maybe 1 over, then maybe, I think, 1 again, and then we could go over and then go maybe 2 or even 3. What kind of curve do we get here? Do we get something that looks smooth? Yeah, I think that's smooth. I think that's a good curve. I could maybe even go 3 on there so it's a perfect, like, quarter circle, but now we have this. This is definitely a lot more of what I'm looking for. We'll have to fix this weird area, but I have a really good idea. So that's how the curve will go for now, at least kind of. Now on top of this curve, we need more obsidian. I'd like to have lots of obsidian popping out of this portal, or at least popping out of the frame here to make things look really cool. So we'd go like that, and then let's say we only went with 2 here. We'd go there, and then a final obsidian right there, and looking at my supplies, I am out of obsidian. Well, almost. I'm definitely not going to have enough to finish this whole thing, but that means we end up with something that looks like this. Now, once we get this whole frame in, I think the portal is going to look really, really cool. But this is the exact shape that I'm going for, aside from, whoa, oh, that could have been bad. I should maybe cover this up, but sounds like we got a lot of zombies down here. I have some investigating to do, I think. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of mobs. What is, oh, wow. That is a lot of mobs. We're gonna have to take care of this really quick. Cave is now lit up, but I think it's time to go back down into the mines. Any slime balls? No. You are not wanted, sir. You can leave. But yeah, time to go back down into the mines, get more obsidian, and finish up this shape here. Now, one thing that I haven't mentioned yet is this area in here. I'm thinking that we'll raise the grass up and make the ground, you know, kind of level in here, probably all the way over to there, and then in front of this weird corner, I think we can pile purple concrete, just random piles of this up to make this area look like it's, like, you know, really nethery. Then we can go into the nether, which we're gonna do today, and grab maybe like quartz and just random nether stuff and have the nether spill out into our world here. But yeah, I have a few more blocks to go get, so we're gonna go ahead and head back down to the mines and grab all of the obsidian that we need. And before I do that, I definitely need our good pickaxe. Where did I leave that boy? Oh boy. I'm guessing it's over there. There you are. There you are. You're coming with me, buddy. No way. No way. Oh, this is a big day. This is huge. We have a slime chunk, like, right over in here. I'll have to mark this, but this means we officially are going to be able to finish our door off. This is amazing. Wow, we right there have the slime balls that we need to fix that beautiful, beautiful piston door. Thank you so much. A little tip here when it comes to the small slime, I like to jump and land the hits so you don't get rid of the other ones with the sweeping damage and then therefore decrease the drop amounts. What do we got? 16 slime balls. That is beautiful. I love that number. And that's kind of weird. Right after I lit up that cave, too. Maybe No, we still have 225 entities in this area, so yeah, maybe not, but I feel like that cave, or lighting that thing up, maybe helped out quite a bit. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This door is perfect now. So much better. Isn't that so smooth? Please excuse me while I'm just staring at my door. But the portal is done. So now let's talk about what you should bring with you to the Nether. The first big thing that you should bring with you to the Nether that you actually need to even get to the Nether is a flint and steel. Inside of the Nether, there are mean mobs known as ghasts. Ghasts can actually unlight your portal, and if you don't have a flint and steel, it'll be a little bit of a process to relight that portal. So definitely don't forget to flint and steel. Of course, bring all of your normal tools and probably a ranged weapon as well. So I pulled this bow out of the storage. Unfortunately, because we lost all of our levels, we can't make anything better. So this will do for now, and we'll head over to the spider farm at some point and build a good bow. It's about time that we have one of those. So bring all of your tools, a flint and steel, a ranged weapon, arrows for that ranged weapon, and then finally blocks. Bring a couple extra stacks of blocks because the Nether can be actually pretty tricky to travel sometimes, and the blocks always help. You can probably forget the bed. The beds are dangerous in the Nether. Just trust me, you don't need to bring a bed. So here's the portal in all of its glory before we do anything to the surrounding area. I think this will become even more alive once we get the surrounding area in, but let's go ahead and light this portal. Let's take a step back and yes, that is exactly what I was going for with the purple and the purple there. Oh, yes, I think that looks sweet, and I did do the backside as well, so this portal is double-sided up, good to go. Now, it's time for us to go ahead and head over into the Nether and see what we have. Fingers crossed here that our Nether spawn is good. What do we have? Oh, wow. This is a really good spawn. We are safe. I love it when my Nether portal generates inside of like a cave type area like this one because, yeah, that means you're safe, which is so good. Now, the first thing that you should do when you enter the Nether is take a look at the coordinates and write those things down because otherwise you could be out of luck. You should also probably mark your portal with something that stands out. I like cobblestone and a torch on top. I think that kind of stands out quite a bit in this red Nether. But yeah, so mark your portal, write down the coordinates so you can leave. Look at that lava. That is really interesting. Wow. Let's go ahead and go over here and see what we have. So the Nether currently in Minecraft 1.15 looks like this. The 1.16 update should entirely change everything though. That's the Nether update, of course. So a lot of the stuff that we're going to talk about today might not apply once 1.16 releases. Now, inside of the Nether, there are a couple unique mobs. The first mob is insanely common. It is this guy right here. This is the zombie pigman. Zombie pigmen are neutral mobs. That means they don't care about you until you hit them. Now, we're definitely not going to hit these pigmen because they attack in numbers. So if I hit this one pigman on screen right now, the other two in the background would come at me as well, and all of the other pigmen in this area would get angry at me too, and zombie pigmen are actually pretty strong. They are great for farming gold though, because they drop gold nuggets and gold tools, but this is not how you farm them. You definitely want to set up some sort of structure to keep yourself safe. So zombie pigmen, those are those guys. They're really common. The next mob just jumped right down into the lava ocean. I don't know if you guys caught it back there, but the mob is the magma cube. Magma cubes, the floating guy down there, are pretty rare. Well, I guess they're not crazy rare, but they're a lot less common than the pigmen over here. Magma cubes are just like slime, but in the Nether. They drop magma creams, which is a potion ingredient. Now, the final common Nether mob is the ghast. We have not seen any quite yet, but I heard one. Ghasts are giant flying crying ghosts, and they're bad. They shoot fireballs, and those fireballs are pretty dangerous. You can actually shoot the fireballs back, though, which is really fun to do. So, those are the three common Nether mobs. There are other mobs, but those are a little bit more rare. Now, inside of the Nether, we also have a few different blocks, and the Nether blocks are usually things that you want to collect. The first thing is Nether quartz. This is Nether quartz right here. Nether quartz can be fortuned and therefore duplicated. You should definitely either silk touch your Nether quartz or fortune it if possible. If you don't, well, it's fine. One Nether quartz ore block, well, one of these things will drop one Nether quartz, but with fortune, you can multiply that, which is a good thing. Nether quartz is used for a couple things. Nether quartz is a big redstone ingredient. You use this stuff to make observers and comparators. Nether quartz is also used to make one of the most beautiful blocks in the game. That block is, of course, the quartz block. Just like stone bricks, it comes in many forms. It comes in a pillar form, a carved form, a smooth form, a normal block form. The stuff is really nice, and we are definitely going to try and build a quartz build in this world. Now, really quick, where's the ghast? I'd like to see one in the episode so I can show you guys. Don't see it anywhere, though. Anyways, though, the next thing that you'll find in the Nether is glowstone. That is glowstone right there. Glowstone is a really, really nice source of light. So we're going to actually go ahead and build our way over to it and mine it. Just like with quartz, glowstone can be fortuned or silk touched. If I brought my silk touch pickaxe, I would be using that right now to pick up these glowstone blocks as a whole. If you break these glowstone blocks with anything other than silk touch, they will drop glowstone dust. You'll need 4 glowstone dust to craft a single glowstone block, so somewhat expensive. Glowstone can be tricky to harvest sometimes because it generates on the ceiling of the Nether. The ceiling of the Nether is sometimes much higher up than what we have right here. Like over there, that's a better example. So glowstone can be a little tricky to get, but it's definitely worth it. You can use glowstone to make glowstone blocks or redstone lamps, another redstone block. Lots of redstone tie-ins in the Nether here. Now, redstone lamps are basically a controllable light source, which is really, really cool. Maybe we could use that to turn, like, the spider farm on and off. I saw a few comments about that, and that is something that I kind of am thinking about because that farm gets OP, and it fills up fast, so an on-off switch would be amazing on something like that. Glowstone is also used as a potion buff ingredient, but we'll talk more about potions at a later time. Potions are definitely a big topic that deserves its own episode. Now, if I had Optifine right now, this torch would be letting off a glow, but unfortunately, I don't have Optifine, which means the Nether is really dark, and I'm sorry about that. My brightness is maxed out, though, currently, so yeah. But we could do this. We could light fire everywhere on the netherrack. Netherrack is the most common block in the Nether. Netherrack will burn forever. If you light this up on fire, the fire will never go out. If I lit cobblestone on fire like this, eventually that fire will go out. But Netherrack, that does not happen on it. Now, Netherrack is really, really fragile, if that's the right word. It's definitely not the right word, but the stuff can be insta-mined like crazy with efficiency, which is really, really cool, but we don't have the efficiency pick to show it off. It's also very dangerous, though, because random pockets of lava generate in the Nether. So maybe, like, for example, I dig this out, and then there's, like, lava right there, and lava flows fast in the Nether. In the Nether, lava flows at the same speed that water does in the overworld. Very, very dangerous because lava's kind of bad if you didn't know about it. So, I want to go ahead and continue gathering up a bunch of the quartz in this area. Then, I'd like to explore a little bit. We haven't seen too much of this Nether, obviously. So, let's see, what do we have down here? Because there are a few more Nether blocks that we haven't seen quite yet that are usually pretty common. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, my gosh, look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful Nether fortress. Wow. What an amazing spawn here. We're going to have to break our way into this, not today, another time, but wow. That is amazing. And the glowstone too, that is so easy to get. I love that, but this is a structure that generates within the Nether. In fact, it's the only structure that generates in the Nether currently, and it is a big one. Definitely something that we're going to come back and explore in a whole nother episode because there's loot inside of these things, and my inventory is like half full, so I'd like to empty that out and come back. This is amazing, elites. This is That's definitely elite for sure. Now, the next block that you can find in the Nether is the magma block. Magma blocks are these things right here. They deal damage if you stand on them. Dangerous for sure. Now, the damage is definitely kind of ignorable and easily avoidable. If you crouch on a magma block, you will take no damage at all, which is good. Magma blocks usually generate pretty low in the Nether. We're at Y34. That is actually relatively low inside of this Nether. Now, magma blocks are used for bubble columns, and we've actually already gotten our hands on some magma blocks from an exploration episode. As of the 1.13 update, the update aquatic, this stuff does generate on the floor of the ocean sometimes, in like ravines, and also in ocean ruins. So it's cool, but I guess it's not really Nether exclusive anymore. And listen to the lava sounds. Lava is all around us. That is definitely kind of scary. We absolutely need to be careful in the Nether. If you have a fire protection armor set, definitely a good thing to bring into the Nether. Now, magma blocks, check. Nether fortress, that's amazing. The final Nether block that I wanted to find today is soul sand, but not having very much luck on the soul sand quite yet. Soul sand usually does generate pretty low in the Nether too, so maybe we would find some like down this way, but I'm hearing gas. Oh yeah, soul sand is right there. Okay, so this is gonna be a little dangerous to get because lava seems to be everywhere over here like that. But I think we could be really careful here and get down to soul sand. Soul sand is Nether exclusive. You can't get it anywhere else. This is dangerous. This is causing me a lot of concern. Maybe we'll do this with cobblestone. Ghast fireballs can't blow up cobblestone, but they can destroy, and they will absolutely destroy this stuff right here, the netherrack. It's really weak. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and turn this whole staircase into cobblestone, so I have zero stress whatsoever. Thank you. Thank you very much. So soul sand. Soul sand is this stuff right here. This is our first soul sand block in the world. Soul sand slows creatures down on it. Look at this. Our walking speed is way slowed when compared to something like this. We walk way faster. Kind of hard to tell, but it's definitely the case. Now, soul sand is also used for bubble columns, which are really good. A soul sand bubble column will move entities upwards at a really fast pace, so very useful. Soul sand bubble elevators are definitely the best way to move things up and down quickly in a world, like way better than ladders. Definitely going to want to get a soul sand bubble column on our spider farm and on future builds that we build under the ground. So let's go ahead and grab maybe a little bit more soul sand, and then I think we're gonna actually head back out of the Nether. We've got lots of good stuff on us, and I definitely don't want to lose this stuff. So what do we have? We have almost 2 stacks. Let's get 2 even. Oh no, be careful about the lava. What I tell you guys, it flows fast in the Nether. You go away, lava. Thankfully, because it flows fast, it also goes away pretty fast, but dangerous. Very dangerous. Also, soul sand is used for growing netherwort. Netherwort is found inside of nether fortresses, so we're not going to get our hands on any of that stuff today. But netherwort is a huge potion thing. And speaking of potions, I'd love to make some sort of auto potion brewer this time around. That would be really cool, and it's actually something that I've never made before. Potions are insanely useful too, as I found out in the hardcore world, so yeah, I'd love to get my hands on that stuff more this time. You know what? Why not? We'll grab some of those bricks. These bricks are amazing. I used to love building with these bricks. I don't do it as much anymore, but the nether bricks, I don't know. Their texture is just so clean, and I love the darkness of them. Really cool. But now, I'm going to go ahead and actually continue grabbing more of this quartz. We're going to ignore the glowstone for now. It's nice, but we don't really need it. But we're going to get more quartz, and then I will meet you guys back in the overworld, because we don't want to really hang out in here too long today. I don't know. I just don't feel fully prepared. I mean, the armor, no enchantments. Yeah, that's kind of bad news if anything bad were to happen. Oh, but one final fun fact about the Nether. 1 block in the Nether is equal to 8 blocks in the overworld. So the Nether can be used for insanely fast long-distance travel, which is really nice, but also not something that we can really show off today. We don't have anything to link up to. Eventually, we'll be linking up to that disgusting ocean monument, but not today. We'll talk about that a little later on in the series, but it is a thing, and it's pretty cool. So, to wrap things up today, I'd like to go ahead and go back to the project that we were just working on. I'd like to make a couple blocks of quartz. A stack is good. That's nice. We did get a lot of quartz, but I would then like to turn some of that quartz into different blocks. So, I'm thinking that we want to maybe smelt up 8 of this stuff so we can get the smooth quartz. Smooth quartz looks really nice. Then, I'm thinking we'd also like to make some pillars here. I think it could be pretty sweet to get some random fire pillars around our nether portal. Now, with the smooth quartz, we'll turn this stuff into slabs and create a step up into our nether portal because it is raised off of the ground by 1 block. Smooth quartz slabs are really, really clean looking. So, there we go. 4 should be good. So far, this is what we can achieve. We can go ahead and do slabs right there to step up into the nether portal nice and easily. Then, around this nether portal, probably in an organized fashion, we'll do maybe 2 beams like that to start off our fire pillars, as I'm going to call them. Now, another beam right there, even, and then maybe we do, I guess, like 2 more, right? Maybe. We could do 1 over here. Kind of even with this, so let's actually grab this back. How far off? 1, 2, 3, and then over 1. So same thing over here, but we have this hill, so I'll have to push this, or you know what, maybe we just put it on the hill. On the hill could be kind of cool, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 1 over there, maybe, yeah, right there. So something like that, then we'll put campfires and do something around the campfires on these pillars. Then, the ground, I think it should be randomly turned into netherrack, a little tiny bit of soul sand in here, coarse dirt, which I'll have to go get some of, and then a tiny bit of magma blocks as well, just to make this whole area feel really, really nethery. Now, this is definitely going to look random, but I think it'll have a nice look to it. So, I'm going to focus on, today, the front side of this portal and not really worry about the back side with the terraforming. We do have the portal kind of doubled up, though, and that means eventually we'll need to do something behind the portal. But, again, today, the focus is the side that we can actually see. We probably won't do builds on the other side of this nether portal for quite some time, so I'm not entirely worried about it. I just want to make sure that this portal looks pretty cool from our side, the side that we'll always see it from. And oh yeah, by the way, zombie pigmen can go through portals. Kind of an annoying thing, but also cool. But yeah, they're gonna kind of start populating our world over here, and we might have to dispose of them somehow. Alright, you guys, well, the build is, I think, just about done for today. I'd like to show you guys what I have, and then you let me know what you think. So, here we are. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Here is the new nether portal zone. Now, I'd like to say that the ground around the nether portal is currently very flat. I don't know if I like that. I tried putting some hills in, like over on the right-hand side, but it didn't really work. It looked kind of weird, so I decided to just go with flat. I need you guys to help me out. How could I make this less flat? I'm thinking maybe some rocks in here, but would rocks fit? Is that too many colors? I don't know, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how this area turned out. Now, on top of the pillars, I have campfires. Around the campfires, I was thinking maybe oak trapdoors, but at the same time, I almost want to say that I really like this exposed look, so definitely share your thoughts on the build in the comments. What should I change? What should I not change, I guess? If you have any opinions, definitely let me know as always. So, I put a bed bench out here in case we come back from the nether and it is late, and then I have a chest over here for nether related things. So we're going to keep the flint and steel over there for now, and I think, well, you know what, I'm going to keep the bow on me. We'll keep it somewhere else. I'll probably forget that I left it over here, but yeah, so the chest for storing stuff, the crafting table for crafting, of course, and the bed for sleeping. Wanted to get those 3 in over here. I don't think we need anything else. Now, eventually, we'll have more builds in between this and that, and I think this will fit in a little more, but as it stands right now, it kind of stands out because it's isolated, and that's different, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out as a whole. Maybe even some sort of nether brick something might look good in here. I don't know, but what are you doing, dude? What, do you live over here? No. Oh, you have a whole... Oh, okay, I see. I get it. I get it. Yep, very funny. Look, dude, I can do it too. Yep, that's what I thought. Now, pay attention to the details. Do you notice anything? The hotbar, the iron pickaxe. Yep, the fortune pickaxe is hurting quite a bit. We definitely need to heal that thing up, or even better, just enchant another diamond pickaxe, because these two are not doing the best right now. I definitely need a mending villager. Maybe that'll be something we do soon, but I think that is going to be just about it for today's build. I can't wait to see what this looks like with shaders on. I think it's going to look really cool. If you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. This stuff always helps me out a lot, and you should definitely slide over to the Twitch too and drop a follow. It's free and it's fun. There's super fresh merch below the video too, you should check it out. Today, I'd like to send a special thank you to my patron, Ash Renette. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Until next time, my name is Waddles. This is the Minecraft Guide, episode 22. Goodbye. Go have a good day.